Hey everyone, thanks for checking out this video. Today we're checking out the Bmaster from BASN. These are professional in-ear monitor headphones. It says they have audiophile grade sound here, so we'll be the judge of that, right? We'll just go over the specs real quick and then we'll get right into the unboxings because I'm excited to try these out. So let's go. So these headphones have one dynamic driver and 3 balanced armature drivers. And since these are 22 ohm in-ear monitors, you can pretty much use them with anything. You should be able to use them with a laptop, cell phone, anything like that. So let's get right into the unboxing here and let's get these out and test them out. So right away, before even getting into it here, I really love the black and gold colorway. When I saw they had the black and gold, I was like, I gotta order those. That's my favorite color combo right there. So here are the IEMs right here. You got a nice little foam sheet that these are stuck into. So that's cool. Pop them right through. Nice MMCX connector, that's good. I like those because they can spin around and they seem a little bit more durable. So I'm just gonna set these off to the side here. All right, let's see what else is in the box. We'll open up the little accessories kit here. A lot of different tips, lots of foams, that's cool. I always like when the headphones include foam tips. You got the 3.5 millimeter to 1/4 inch jack. We're just gonna dump all this out here. Make it easier to see. Oh, it's a little cleaning tool. Okay, so they also include this little cleaning tool. I thought this was an adjustment tool because some IEMs have a bass adjustment or something like that on it, but it's not. It's just a little cleaning tool. We actually have 2 sets of cables that come with these here, 3.5 millimeter, and ooh, this looks like a balanced connector. Oh, no. Nice. We got a cable with audio controls in line. That's cool. So that's what this is here. So they include one without the controls and one with the controls. This one's a braided. I'll have to see what the difference is between the two, but it's cool that they include 2 sets of cables at least. I like that. Don't need that. So let's check out the little case here too. Ooh, this case is sweet. Okay, this looks like some nice luggage. I like this. Not often that I like the case with these IEMs, but this one seems pretty good. So cool, very cool. I like the look. I love the design. I love the design of the headphones themselves. All right, so since these are so small, let's check out some detailed shots of them. All right, so here we are. It's now Thursday evening, the day before this video is supposed to come out. I've been listening to these all week. Actually, you know what? So if I were to sum it up really quick, I would just say these are actually good at monitoring sound. And that's it. You know, like, comment, subscribe. I release new videos every Friday at noon, so I will see you guys next week. Bye. No, but seriously though, if you're looking for an IEM to actually monitor sound, whether that be for editing videos, music, movies, mixing, mastering, if you're a live musician, whatever that may be, these seem like they're great at that. They are definitely not for the treble sensitive though. So if I were to describe the frequency response range, that graph, you know the one I'm talking about, I would say it probably would look like stairs. Like the lows would probably be the most recessed, mids come through a little bit more clear, and then what really shines through is the treble. The treble in these is very bright, sparkling, almost piercing at times, in my opinion. Now, I would say I am kind of a bass head, but if I am looking for something to actually monitor sound with, obviously I'm not gonna look for something that's heavy in the low end. For a listening experience that I actually enjoy though, I do prefer something with a little bit more low end. So for example, in a couple songs, there was like coins dropping at one point and it came through so piercing that it almost hurt my ears to the point where I wanted to take these out. But it was only for a split second, so I didn't. But it was just so piercing that it actually kind of hurt my ears a little bit. I mean, I've never been the most treble sensitive person either, but it was a little much. Another weird characteristic of these IEMs, I would say, is the way that it almost equalizes all of the sound or instruments. So for example, I was listening to some Miles Davis on this, and really the drums, any of the background instruments, they all sounded about the same level. They were all about the same volume, but then the trumpet really just sang through over everything else. So other than the lead instrument, it's almost as if these really don't have soundstage. It's just really not there. Even the background details, or the details that are supposed to be in the background, they just really sing through. They just come through right in the forefront, actually. It's almost so pronounced to the point that it makes certain songs sound kind of different. Like there were a couple times when I was just flipping through songs and a song came on, I'm like, wait, I don't know this song. Oh wait, it's this song? And then I kept listening to it a little bit and I was like, oh yeah. But it's just like, there's some details that come through that make the sound of a song completely different. And the actual volume changes, the crescendos, the decrescendos, stuff like that, it's very minimal or hidden almost. It's really weird because these really work well with live music, but at the same time, they don't really have very much soundstage. So talking about the actual reproduction of different frequency ranges with these guys, the low end bass notes, they do sound very crisp and clear. The mids and the highs are more pronounced, I would say. I'm wondering if that might have to do with the fact that, well, one, there's 3 balanced armature drivers in here, so I'm sure that has something to do with it. And 2, there's also, these are actually ported, or the enclosure has 2 ports in it, it looks like. So there's one kind of on the inside here and then one on the bottom as well. I don't know if that leads to such a quick decay on notes, but it may. I'm just not sure. I don't design IEMs, I just listen to them. So I talked about Miles Davis. The other types of music that these really seem to favor would be any type of cinematic, orchestral, classical music, but also like some rock and grunge type of music. Like I was listening to Heart-Shaped Box by Nirvana. Kurt Cobain's vocals just came through. They were very pronounced, very brought to the front, again, just very crisp and clear. So overall, yeah, I would say these are definitely geared towards a specific person or a specific use. They're not really enjoyable to listen to, I would say. They are in a way that they're so unique and so different than the more typical fun IEMs that I listen to, and the fact that I could pick up little details and songs actually sounded different a little bit, which was cool. But at the same time, after a while, after a few days listening to them, unless I'm actually listening to these to analyze something, they're just not super enjoyable to listen to, in my opinion. So yeah, so just to give you a little bit of history on the IEMs that I've had, my background in it, probably about 10 years ago, I saw a Linus Tech Tips video actually, where he did the Sennheiser IE80s. And obviously I went out and bought him because he raved about him in that video. And ever since then, I mean, really, it's just been a downward spiral where you just fall into this trap of buying more and more IEMs. And I'm sure you guys know how it is, right? Like, I'm sure you've all gone through it. No, but seriously. So from there, I mean, I actually got some over-the-ear headphones, and then from there I kind of went towards the more chi-fi kind of route. So I got the Blonde BLO3s, then I got the Legacy 2s, then I got the Moondrop Starfields, then I got the Legacy 3s, then I got the Camper JF 1 and 2s, or the Joyful 1 and 2s. They're also very analytical, but they're less treble heavy than the Bmasters here. I mean, if you guys want, I can definitely do a review on these. I was actually planning on doing it this week, but then these came up to be reviewed, so I ordered these instead, and these actually looked more fun. So that's kind of why I thought they would be more fun, but they're not. So really, I mean, making this video as somebody who's not a music producer or a musician per se, it is a little bit out of my league. At this point, I was sent these to review, so I'm gonna review them to the best of my ability to help you guys make an educated purchase, because, you know, I don't want you to waste money on something that you're not gonna like. So yeah, so with that being said, these are definitely for a specific use. If you do tend to like bright, shining kind of music, I would say you definitely might want to check these out. Other than that though, unless for some reason you're looking for a specific sound or a specific flat sound, even if you're not monitoring, I don't know why you would, but if you're looking for a specific flat sound, these definitely have it. Again, they're really lacking in the sound stage though, so you can't really use them to monitor that aspect of things. Instrument separation is decent. It's not the best I've heard, but at the same time, it almost sounds like the instruments are less separated because there's no sound stage. So they all kind of sound like they're coming from the same place, the same distance. So yeah, so I would recommend these for specific uses, but for most people, I think you're better off going with something more fun, such as the other headphones, pretty much any of the other IEMs I mentioned. So I mean, I already gave you the summary on these, but real quick before I finish up. So I'm hoping to come out with a video just early next week sometime, talking about kind of what my plans are for this channel, what I'm doing with all these products. I'll try to give you guys a little insight on what's to come in the future. Also, if you guys have any specific products, I kind of tend to stick to the tech kind of audio, like microphones, IEMs, over-the-ear headphones, any type of tech-related stuff, you know, mixers, keyboards, mice, headsets, photography, cinematography, RC cars, quadcopters, drones. If you guys have anything that's like a how-to that you want me to do, if you want to learn something, I can definitely do those. If you have any types of products or specific products that you want me to try and get my hands on, let me know and I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can get something to review similar to it or that product itself. Links to everything will be in the description below. But yeah, that'll probably be early next week sometime. Again, I mean, obviously I don't have that many subscribers at the moment, but for the few of you that do watch my videos, I mean, really, if you guys can help me grow this channel, I mean, I get these products to review. I would like to do giveaways and stuff like that eventually, but I just really need your help. So I'll talk more about that. But for now, hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for checking out the video, and I'm gonna go edit this and I'll be using the BMasters to do it. So I'll see you guys early next week. Oh, I'm still recording the voice. All right, bye.